Hello friends and welcome to my channel Iballdesigningdeveloper. So do you know what are operators in Java? I think not. So operators are symbols that perform operations on variable and values. We will be seeing how we can use operators with mathematical, logical and comparison tasks. We will be seeing types of operator in which the first type is arithmetic operator, second logical and relational operator, and more. We will be also seeing that why operators are important in Java, how we use it, and basically how we will be using operators in real world scenarios. And with that we will be also combining different operators for complex logic, and we will be ending it with a motivational quote. So I hope you'll be enjoying this video from start, in which we will be learning about operators in Java. So if you understand this video and if you enjoy this amazing tutorial here, so remember to hit a like to this video. And if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell so you can get the notifications of all my videos which I'll be uploading on this channel. So now what we are waiting for, let's move to computer screen and let's get dive into it. So now we are on the computer screen, and like I've told you that today in this video I'll be telling you that what are operators in Java. So now we have to start with it. So if we talk about Java operators, so operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. In the example below, we use plus operator to add together two values. So this is really important thing. I'll be commenting out this thing, or you can just say I'll be highlighting out this thing, because this is an obvious thing. Like when we are using operator in any language, so operator are used to perform operations on variables and values. And here in the example below, we have used plus operator to add together two values. So this is the plus operator which we have used, and using this plus operator I have added two values, this 150, so that I can get the output as 150, or the answer which I should be getting after adding these two values. And the data type which we have used is init data type, and with this init data type I have created one variable called x. You can create any variable name you want. Although the plus operator is often used to add together two values, like in the example above, it can also be used to add together a variable and a value, or a variable and another variable. So it is saying me that if you're using operator, or if you're using plus operator, so it is often used to add together two values, but you can use this plus operator by adding variable and value as well. Like if you want to add any variable with value, you can use this plus operator there as well. And if you want to add any variable with another variable, you can use plus operator there as well. So that's really amazing thing which you can do in operators. Moving down, so this is the example. If we are adding this 100 with 50, so what output we will be getting and how we will be getting it. And for that you can just use any data type or any number value which you want to use. But remember, if you're using any data type like float or boolean like that, so you will be getting an error. So remember, when you're using any number value and when you are adding any number value, you can use any variable name you want or any data type name you want. But thing is that the data type should not be named as float or boolean, because these two data types are being used. Float is used to just print decimal values, and boolean is used to print true and false values. So beside these two data types, you can use any other data type like init. You can use, which I think which is the best data type to use with numbers. So that's why in example as well I have used this init data type here when I want to print 100 plus 50, answer 150. Then moving down, so Java divides the operator into following groups, means there are many types of operators in Java which we use, and normally we use these operators in other languages as well, like Python and like in JavaScript as well. So if we move down and if we understand what are operators which we normally use in Java, so first is arithmetic operators, second is assignment operators, third is comparison operators, and fourth is logical operators. Moving down, one fifth operator as well, which is called bitwise operator. But you can just say this bitwise operators is been not mostly used in Java. Mostly used operators are arithmetic, assignment, comparison, and logical. So you have to focus on these four operators which I'll be telling you in this video. These will be really important operators which we normally use to create any software, any program when we are working with Java. So what I'm going to do is I'll be moving on to my NetBeans IDE here, and you can just see in the previous video when we were just working on typecasting, I have told you each and everything, that how you can use typecasting, what is widening casting, what is narrowing casting, and I hope you understand all that things. So moving down here, we will be working on operators from this tag here, or you can just say from this line. So I have removed all the things, and I'll be moving on to my Word document again to understand the first operator, which is arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operations. Like if you want to perform common mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, so you can use this arithmetic operator there, which is really you can say, which is really easy to use. If you want to use addition, you can use plus operator. If you want to subtract anything from another value, you can just use this minus operator. Then if you want to multiply anything, you can use this star operator. And same as if you want to divide anything, you can just use this forward slash operator. Then moving down, if you want to return the division remainder, you can just use this percentage operator, and you can just use it by pressing shift and 5. Then if you want to increase the value of a variable by 1, so you can just use this increment operator, which is 2 plus sign, you can just say, or you can just say 2 plus operators. Then if you want to decrement, means if you want to decrease value of a variable by 1, so you can just use this decrement operator, and it is being used by pressing minus 2 times. So this is the way to use all these things. And then moving down, so I hope you understand that in arithmetic operators how you can just use these operations and how you can perform these operations. Then moving down, if you want to understand that what are assignment operators in Java, so actually assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. In the example below, we use assignment operator equal to assign the value of 10 to a variable called x. An example is this, like if you want to assign any value 10 to a variable called x, so you can assign a value like this, and the addition assignment operator plus equal to adds a value to a variable. Like when we are working with assignment when we were just working with arithmetic operator, the same thing repeats here in assignment operator as well. Moving down there, this is the list of assignment operator which you can understand here. And then same goes comparison operator as well. Comparison operators are used to compare two values or variables, and this is important in programming because it helps us to find answers and make decisions. So the return value of a comparison is either true or false, and these values are known as Boolean values, and you will learn more about them in Booleans and if else chapter when we'll be moving forward in this Java series. In the following example, we can use the greater than operator to find out if 5 is greater than 3. So you can just use this greater than operator here in comparison operator to check if 5 is greater than 3. So obviously 5 is greater than 3. So you'll be getting the output as true because 5 is greater than 3. Then moving down, this is the list of comparison operator which you can understand. And then this is logical operator. Like you can also test for true or false values with logical operator. Logical operators are used to determine the logic between variables or values, and it return true if both statements are true. So if I'm using logical and if I'm using logical operator, and with that if I'm using variables and values and both values are true, so it will be printing me true because both statements will be true, so it will be giving me the output as true. And this is you can just say this is a table of logical operators which we use. So normally in logical operator we just use this and this forward slash, or no, you cannot say forward slash, just you can just say normal slash, which you can just get by pressing shift and slash button. And moving down, this is logical not, and this logical not is called exclamation mark operator, and this exclamation mark you can get it by pressing shift and 1, I think, yeah. So this is logical not here, and this is the thing which you can just do. So I hope you understand how we are just using these two things, how we are using these operators here. So I have not told you about bitwise operator because like I've told you that this is not really important operator which you have to learn about, but we have understand about arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical operator, which are really important when we are working with Java. So moving on to our NetBeans IDE, now we will be understanding if we are using arithmetic operator, so how we can use it. So first of all, I have created one init data type, and in this init data type I have created a variable called x, and in this x variable I will be just giving the value as 20 plus 40. And then if I move down and if I want to print this variable, so obviously I will be just using system. So like this, I'll be using system.out.println, and then I will be printing this value, and for printing it I will be again using same function. I'll be just using this x, and now when I will be just printing this x value here, and if I press right click and run file, so you can just see the output we are getting is printed as 60, because when we are adding 20 with 40, so obviously the answer will be as 60. If you want to just subtract anything, if I write 20 here and if I just write like this 40 minus 20 like this, and if I run this by pressing right click on my main.java file, you can just see the answer we are getting is 20, because if you subtract 40 by 20, so the answer is 20. So like this you can just use these arithmetic operators. I hope you understand how we are using arithmetic operator here. Then if we want to multiply anything, so you can just write 2, and then you can write any number as well, but I am just writing 2 in the example, and I will be writing 2 multiplied by 5. Now we have to check if we are multiplying 2 with 5, so what output I am getting. Run file, and you can just see we are getting 2 multiplied by 5 as 10, because 2 5s are 10, like this. If I just print 20 with 5, 20 multiplied by 5, so now the output you will be getting will be as 100. If I run, you can just see the output we are getting is as 100 printed. So I hope you understand how we are printing these things and how we are getting the output here. So if you have understand this arithmetic operators here, and if you understand this total video in which we were working on operators in Java, so remember to hit a like to this video, and if you're new on this channel, want to see more videos like this, so remember to subscribe, and after subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so you can get the notifications of all my coming up videos which I'll be uploading in future. And also remember to share this video as well, so more people can understand that how we can use operators in Java, and what is the difference between operators and like if we are using operators with other language. So what is the difference between operators in Java and when we are using operators with other language? So you will be having a good understanding that if we are using operators with Java and with other language, so what is the difference between them, and how we are using, and why they are different with each other. So just I'll be meeting you in next tutorial or in next video of Java from start. So for today, good, bye.